Computer Money Talk here with another video. And this is the first time you ever been on my channel and watched any of my videos. This is basically a financial channel. I'm not really a finance advisor, but in this video, on this channel, I talk about ways to save money, make money, invest in money. Basically anything to do with money. Sometimes I give away money. So you may want to subscribe if you ever want to get free money. But today, so you're watching this video, it should be June the 29th. I think that was the first time I got my first job. But that was back in 2001. I got my first job as a bagger in June the 29th. How many years? 23 years? Man, that was a long time ago. But anyway, in this film, we're talking about what to do if you have junk. So a lot of times we get like maybe we get like a new PlayStation. You get a PlayStation 5 and that PS4, PS3, or even PS2 is just laying around your room. You might have old clothes. You might have like an old TV. There's some old stuff around the house that you just don't use anymore. So what do you do with them? One thing I suggest not doing is just throwing away. You want to make cash off those junks. And I'm going to tell you how to do it. One way you could do it. And just eBay. If you don't know what eBay is, you've been living under a rock since the 2010s. So I've been using eBay since the 2010. I think I started using eBay back in either 2010 or 2011. I started selling on eBay at that time, but I think the first time I used eBay was like in 2009. But I started selling like the next year or the year after. I can't remember. I actually used to sell on Amazon before I started selling on eBay. I found I like selling on eBay better than Amazon because I take my own pictures. And there were some other reasons I like selling on eBay better. I found it was easier to sell on eBay too, because sometimes you can't find like the right item that you want to sell on Amazon. For example, what if I want to sell like a birdhouse that I made? Obviously, there's not going to be a barcode for that if I want to sell on Amazon. So eBay will be the better option. So I say since 2011 and up, I've been selling on eBay like some extra junk. Now it's a little bit harder to sell on eBay though. One thing I know is like in the last year or two, it's been harder to sell on eBay. I'm not sure why. But eBay's not the only place. Amazon and eBay's not the only place you can sell. Another place you can sell is on, what's another place? Facebook Marketplace. That's where I've been flipping furniture. By the way, I still haven't sold that furniture I worked on, which is a bummer. So that is another option, selling on Facebook Marketplace. You don't feel comfortable going to their home or them going to your home, you can sell like a meetup place. I usually whenever I'm like selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace, I usually meet them at this, what is it? The restaurant that's here in Greenville. I'm trying to think of it. My mind's Hardee's. Yes, that's where I usually meet my buyers at Hardee's. Offer us another option. I think I sold on OfferUp like one time, and that was the debts I was selling. And they did come to my house because I was too big. I was too big for me to like put in my car. It was too big, so I just had them go to my house, pick it up. So it is nice to get money from your junk. Because also, when you throw stuff away, you're not going to get any money from it. But when you sell stuff, you will get money from it. And some of these things that you sell, they're worth more than what you think they're worth. One thing I like about eBay, sometimes I sell something on eBay, I'll have it sell for like the auction. Like I might set the price up to like $199 for the auction, but then somebody might bid it to like $10, $20, and I'm selling it like more, like twice the amount that I thought that I originally was selling it for. So that's one thing I like about the auction. Sometimes I know that there's been sometimes so I put it down to like 99 cents. The reason I do that so people start bidding on it and just shoots up. But there have been times I had my bid to like 99 cents and somebody bid for 99 cents and it stayed there. I ended up selling for 99 cents. I hate when that happens. So it can suck sometimes. You can also mail for the OfferUp and the Facebook Marketplace, but only use that for like local. I use eBay for mailing, for shipping and mailing, and I use the Facebook Marketplace for local. But selling your items isn't the only thing you can do with your junk. Another thing you can do is rent out. I mean, you got that bicycle that you're not using. So there was this website. It's called Spinlister. You can sell your bikes on there. And there's some other website you like sell your. Did I say sell? I meant rent. Sorry, I meant you can rent your bikes on Spinlister. And I did go over that like in the other video. I tried it as I won't say a customer, but I tried it myself, and I didn't really do too good with it. I didn't make, not a single person rented my bicycle. I mean, just because I didn't rent anything on there, don't mean that you want. You might have better success than I did. Maybe if I was in Oregon, it would have been easier for me to rent bikes, because I think people ride bikes a lot in Oregon. You can also rent instruments. I mean, I heard some YouTubers say there are like some websites you can rent instruments. I mean, I never really did it myself. I mean, technically I have two instruments. I have like guitar. Yeah, I do have a guitar. I was in my music phase at one point. I still have it today. I kind of held on to it in case I had a kid that was like into music. But if I wanted to, I actually could rent that out. I mean, I should look into it. I also have like this keyboard. I don't know, I could probably rent that out. The keyboard's almost as old as I am. Because I remember my mom had it when I was like 4 years old, and it still works today. And of course, you also rent out. There's also places where not places, but websites you rent out surfboards. What else? Snowboards. So some of the show you can actually rent out. But let's say you're in a situation where you just could not sell your stuff. Renting it out is impossible. It's like, well, can I throw it away now? Well, just wait. Don't throw it away yet. There is another option. Like, let's use me for example. I had like this TV and this monitor. I was trying to sell it. I was trying to sell the monitor online, but for some reason, it wouldn't sell. Oh yeah, another option. It's selling online. Don't worry. You try going like to the pawn shop. I mean, that could be the first option, but sometimes they underpay you for the items. So I'll go to the pawn shop if I failed selling online. And I've done it. There's like some items I just couldn't sell online. I go to a pawn shop and I get money out of it. So I did take like the monitor to the pawn shop. And they would not take it. They said it was too old. Which I admit it was old. I think I had since I was like a teenager. I was either in my like my young 20s or in my teens. I can't remember. But I did have a speaker for a long time. Not speakers, but monitor. I had a monitor for a long time. They would not take it. It was a bummer. So the pawn shop, that's an option. But then the other option is a thrift store. Hey Kent, how am I gonna get money from the thrift store? Well, here's the thing, you're not gonna get any money from a thrift store. But what you can do is, whenever you take items to like a thrift store, they're supposed to get like this slip, and you can use that as a tax write-off. At least you're supposed to be able to. They change tax around so much that it's hard to keep up. But you're willing to try it out, see what happens. Maybe get lucky, a tax write-off. So the monitor and the TV I was trying to sell, I was forced to look for a thrift shop and take my items there. And now I think about it, they didn't give me a slip. They told me to like go online and request for one, which is kind of a bummer. But most of these thrift stores, they usually give you like a slip for the most part. But make sure they actually take the item. Now, if you can't take your junk to like the thrift store, maybe they don't take your items at all. Then at that point, you will have to throw away. So that's what you could do with your junk. You could either sell it, rent it out, you could pawn it, or just take it to the thrift store. And maybe you could like get some discounts for your taxes. So those are the options. So you have junk around your house that you're just not using, or maybe you don't want it no more. Don't be quick to throw away. Because with me, every time there's an item I no longer want, I try to sell online. Like, let me show you something. Like these speakers, I bought some new speakers for my computer. So these speakers, I don't really want them anymore, but they still work. So I'm gonna try to sell on eBay. I think I have down like 99 cents. I mean, if I wanted speakers and I saw these, I would get them. So we will see. But I feel like it would be a waste of money if I just threw these away. I really do feel like it would be a waste. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, you want to see others, if you enjoy this content and you want to see more, just hit that subscribe button and the bell button. That way you should be notified every time I upload a video. That's how it should work. But that being said, have a good weekend. Bye for now.